All right, what up, guys? We got back day today with the wifey. Hi. All right, we're going to start off with some foam rolling, some stretching, and then we're going to go over to some calves and abs to start. I'm trying to hit calves and abs like 4 or 5 times a week, and then we'll start our back workout.
Good. Better than the average. There you are.
Hey. All right, first movement of the day, we're gonna do some cable pullovers. So with these, I like the strap, so I can bring my hands hip width apart at the bottom. Essentially on here, I'm trying to protract at the top. So I'm not necessarily reaching super high with my shoulders. I'm trying to protract forward. And then I'm going straight down like an arc to the floor. So I'm pushing away and then arcing to the floor. I'm not trying to like raise my shoulders with it, get my rear delts and teres involved. Protract. Our second movement of the day, we're going to do a single arm pinata pull down. So anything single arm, you're just going to be able to have a better opportunity to better align your lat. So essentially with this guy, I'm going to do a neutral grip. It's just going to help keep your elbow tighter to your side. I'm going to brace out the side slightly so I can really track my elbow forward and back in line with my lat. So elbow to the side, or pull too. I'm trying not to overstretch at the top before my shoulder takes over. So you can keep it rolling, but go for like 10 to 15 reps. We'll do 2 max effort sets here, and that'll be kind of our base for this whole workout. 10 to 15 reps, 2 max effort sets, and lat focus to start the day. And then as we move on a little bit later, we're going to go into some upper back stuff. So, all right, just catch my breath. Try moving this second. Okay. back off set here. So essentially with my back off sets, my goal is to exaggerate my form a little bit more. So that max effort set, always that first set, I try to go as heavy as possible with pretty good form. And that second set, I'm just going to exaggerate my form a little bit more, try to squeeze a little bit more, hold the stretch a little bit longer, and take advantage of that lighter weight. One more here. That's always a little harder than the max effort set. You set a little bit extra at the top and bottom. All right, moving on number 3 for lats. So kind of like I said, we're going to start with lats and then slowly move over to upper back stuff. Lats are just the hardest muscle to shorten right off the bat. So we're going to take advantage of the harder muscles to begin with and then into the upper back. But lat focus row here. So we got the techno gym chest supported row. So I'm going to be holding neutral grip here. I'm going to try to keep my elbows as tight to my body as I can without letting them flare at the top, and I'm trying not to like pick my chest out. So when I row on here, I'm thinking chest into the pad and then elbows tight to the body. I'm trying not to let those elbows go behind my body. Anything past in line is going to be a little bit more upper back, like rear delts, teres. That's going to take over. So, all right, this is going to be my big one. So, stack set per set here. All right, exercise number 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise number 4. Moving on to upper back. So we're going to do a seated cable roll here. I set up an attachment to be shoulder width apart, and we're going to do a slight overhand grip. And I'm going to let my elbows flare slightly, hit that upper back. I'm going to lean back into it as far back as I can pull and then stretch, but I'm not going to let my trunk lean forward, like go into my mid and lower back. So, see what we got. So, one max effort set here. Threw me off with the tongue. All right, here we go. All right, movement number 5. We're going to do a low chest supported row here. So this one, I'm going to try to protract as much as possible to get that like scapula coming rounded around my shoulder blades. Deep stretch, and I'm going to try to bring it all up into my traps and mid back. So more range of motion, the better when you're training for upper back movements. So. All right, last back movement of the day. We're going to do a overhand pull down. So on this one, it's going to be whole back focus. So at the top, we're going to get a lot of teres, rear delt, upper back involvement. If you pull down, you're going to get secondary work with your lats. So in reality, your whole back is going to be working here. We're not trying to target really anything. So one side here and moving on. So. All right, moving on to biceps. So with these, I'm going to use an easy bar curl, and I like a grip that I can't supinate that far. So I like a grip that I can really have like a 45-degree angle. And then on biceps, if I kind of extend my wrist and take out like that death grip on the forearm, it really helps contract the biceps at the top. So the weight's farther away from the top contraction. It's going to be a little bit harder at the top. So, and then with these, I like to lean into it slightly and kind of stay over with gravity. So I'm here as opposed to using like my low back when I'm standing straight up and down. So I'll push to the floor, relax my wrist, and just trying to keep it all in the bicep. Here we go. All right, last movement of the day, we're going to do an easy bar spider curl. So I have a hard time growing my arms personally, so whenever I feel like something isn't connecting right, I just move on, and I always know that spider curls work. So a lot of tension at the top of the movements. Yeah, so one set here, and we're done for the day. So, long one. All right, post-workout meal. So I got 168 grams of turkey, 300 grams of rice, and then I'm going to also fry up a banana with this guy. And a bagel. So put the bagel in. I get a lot of questions on how I make this meal, so this is it. First I heat up the rice and turkey in the microwave so they're soft, and then I fry them up all together in this pan. With pink salt, cinnamon, and then I also use soy sauce. Alright, stir that up. Fry that up. I got my bagel cooking, and then I'll add this mixed nut butter on when it's done. Alright, here's the finished product. I have the 168 grams of turkey, 300 grams of jasmine rice, 1 banana, and then I cook that in the pan, and then I add soy sauce, pink salt, cinnamon, stir that up, fry it. Once I take it out, I put on about 18 grams of nut butter, and then more cinnamon and pink salt. So about 90 grams of carbs in that bowl, and then I'm gonna do a bagel with it, about 60 grams. So about 150 grams of carbs in this meal, 50 grams of protein, and probably like 20 grams of fat. So, and then with those, I have my glucose and digestate. So, all right, post-workout meal. I hope you guys liked the video. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see, and if you like this video,